side of SK. The only big source of range damage they have, the only ranged champion they have is this Corki. But they're looking to fist fight and kind of match some of the wombo combo threat that no early level 1 has paid off. But Mikyx and Jopa committing their time to try to salvage the scenario. Now, SlowQ on the move first, but he's down a level to Poby. Red buff, remember, is the big objectives. Kills would be nice, but it could be a bit of an afterthought. SlowQ dash back, crash down coming in from Mikyx. A strong start. Parus getting lower and lower, and Jopa remains untouched, but a flash out, and it's going to be first blood for the side of NaVi. Finding the initial kill as Jopa's holding on for dear life, but Poby grabs another. It's an absolute catastrophe. Rhilech with 2. SlowQ nowhere to go. SK, that is not what you wanted.
Absolute disaster on the side of SK. To be honest,
NaVi
so that is. But they're pushing up to fight though.
SK still looking to contest. Rhilech hasn't bought a big item, it's important to note. So his gold lead is a little bit fake here, but Parus taking a lot of attention. The ball providing him with a little bit of extra stats as he goes in for a quick taunt here. Aftershock is there. SlowQ just gets picked off. NaVi doing a lot of damage, recognizing their windows of opportunity, and SK, well, they're just joining the buffet, offering themselves up on a silver platter.
Yeah, that was odd. That's usually one of those plays where you do that.
Yeah, normally we would see, look, reset, put your bottom lane up here. We would see some contest here, but I love that you highlight it because I think people look often at League of Legends like you have to follow the textbook playbook as well. The textbook play is looking pretty good here, but Rhilech over-committing a bit. An excellent ult to punish and grab that shutdown. Not quite enough damage from Somdi, but the shockwave may change that Poby in a bit more, and that's going to be Somdi at least grabbing one back. Will cost them the life of Rhilech, so it's like that much more difficult. Remember, it was a really early BF sword pickup for Somdi, which really ruined any of the early lane dominance they might have hoped to get from that course. But even now, Somdi once again has double buffs for the second time in this game. Jopa, though, knows how much damage he does, and he does a hell of a lot. The big ones are coming in. Somdi's running for his life. How does that beat BF sword? What is this champion? That's so much damage. Difference maker there, because I didn't think Fade was going to be enough to solo kill, but the Rockets, even without Sheen procs, just doing so much work there. Is Wunder hoping for an opportunity to rematch. Jopa feeling a little bit too confident, however. There's a collapse now moving into the bottom lane. Taunted, Red buff still ticking, trying to take something, he gets one and he's out! Jopa single-handedly trying to bring this game back in his team's favor. Likely to die on the Shen cooldown here, but doing some good damage back in return.
He almost had him as well.
Honestly, good on Jopa. The analyst does talk so much.
Where he gets to have the choice, because initially we saw him jump forward, and now on the cross map, this does make sense. This is one of the timers where Kled is weak, he's off the bike. Olaf, honestly, at this point, you just have to take the trade.
Oh, or you don't. No, you do.
Oh, you
okay,
do.
you do. My bad. I didn't notice they got a kill back. So actually not bad from Wunder. Got the 1-for-1. So a bit of a fumble here from NaVi, I think it's safe to say. A bit sloppy in these last few plays. They're still winning overall, but I think Somdi steps a bit too far forward. Probably
I'm just gonna say it's the fault of the team homes, because we did complain a couple of times that the games were not bloody enough, but this is
a good amount of vision. They're a bit late to the play. It's NaVi who are able to move in, use their lane priority well. SK forced to respond.
2 minutes 30 to the Herald. I want to see a little bit of macro gaming, because you have all these tools, all these levels.
Macro. Go on Wunder. That is the plan. It is time to fight.
You're saying
knock him off of his pony. It is macro. They're collapsing on a side lane. You're right. That's my bad.
They had mid-prio, they had numbers advantage, but now the question is, are you dying to the cross map? And the answer might be yes.
Yeah, the answer is yes. Somdi, nowhere to go. Parus moving in, flash pass from Mikyx because he sees the TP incoming, and now Mikyx is going to try to TP out. There's not quite enough time to cancel him, so he will escape. Jopa trying to ride that Corgi away, but there's no stopping the Viking. Wants to get tricky with it. Heal, taunt, and down he goes. So SK do make a bit of a cross map. They do get one, but it costs them some kills in exchange.
I feel like Jopa and NaVi are setting this up because Olaf should be able to push and move, and he should be able to slow this game down.
And there's a bit of a collapse. Now on to Poby. He's going to use the shockwave to try and clear the wave. With TP on the way, and SlowQ is taking away the ulti. Parus wants to body block. Double taunt connecting. Mikyx tanking the initial tower, but will manage to live for an extra second. But now it's SlowQ. The tower is not cooled down yet, so he's going to drop. 1-for-1 so far. Wunder forced to demount. Mid lane is falling. Odo well called out.
They're just sacrificing Parus, and they're just sacrificing everything for gold, and it's just such a great trade because the Herald is up now, and even if you go take it, look at the state of your map. Everything is falling apart. 3 plates in the mid lane, full tower.
Living for longer once again. Parus just making this so painful for them. Yeah, they get the kill in the end, but we saw it in the picture-in-picture. We see it now on the map. They're getting plays everywhere. Response play here, but the setup is already there from the MF. The wombo combo we're waiting for. Poby's still alive. How? Parus, the greatest bodyguard anyone has ever seen, once again gets away with making the play. And SK, they've gone from desperation plays to no plays at all. More plays going. Yeah, another tower is going to fall. Of course, the trade again is NaVi grabbing this Drake. So to recap this game, really great level 1 from Parus.
Yeah, I feel like even though the oopsies were there, the fact that they were just transferring pressure so well in between lanes just gave me...
Oh, mounted up. Ball combo. Mikyx completely caught out. That's 2 ultis for the support. The cleanse not going to do nearly enough.
And look how easy it is. All you need to know is, oh, I have prio, I have numbers advantage. I see someone who's not supposed to be there. I have the tools to just punish him. And it's just such an easy game for NaVi to play because the hardest thing in League, or rather, sometimes the hardest thing in League is to punish people when you see them out of position. And that often where they were winning early and mid-game, and they would get to this position where the coordination was just not there, and they just didn't have enough numbers most of the time.
Ulti in on Skeanz, trying to get the retreat. Fear still ticking to stop the ball breaker. Shockwave to pull back, and that's going to be the jungler taking out the equation as Poby is on a killing spree.
This is great. Look at Maynter. Maynter is mid.
There's really nothing for them to do. We said this game was going to be about volatile mid lane and top lane, but it really has just been about jungle and support. As now trying to force the play in the mid lane, looking to lock up SomD. Wunder collapsing, and that is at least the pick that they were looking for. SK finding one back.
No amount of glazing is ever going to erase an ADC's primal instinct to go for that mid wave, no matter what.
It's true.
Honestly, that's what SK needed. I was thinking it was either this or the Drake setup.
Baron? Hold on.
This is their best setup.
This is the angle. They have the man advantage.
But the problem is that you need to engage on 4 bruisers. Even if you find an engage with Vi, there is just no one to kill. You already killed the one person you wanted to kill. Who are you going to choose in this next fight?
9 seconds on Silassault. Can't take away Nocturne's ulti again, but we could get something else here. They're slowly burning this down. Do they want to 50-50?
Might be the
Do
best
they
bet.
want to gamble? It looks like the answer is absolutely. It's going to be the 50-50. Mikyx takes it in the end. Shockwave from Poby is good. SK getting throttled in the fight, but at least they secure the Baron as Wunder is running for the hills.
But is this Baron going to be enough? Because we have the Drake in 40 seconds. Even though this is, sure, you stole the inevitable push forward into this position.
And there's an incredibly small window that is just now closing where the Nocturne Orianna combo isn't available. Boom, boom, both cooldowns now up and available, making it so much harder for SK. And Jopa, the only member of this team ahead of their respective opposition. It's the double taunt. It's the instantaneous combo. It's a beautiful wombo, but it's not quite enough damage to finish the Corki. Crucially, Silas takes away the stand united, gives AD Carry another chance at life. Jopa can re-enter, but SK are just going to back away. They're going to concede the Infernal Soul.
And it's just so hard to hold that position. Honestly, it's a miracle that SK makes it out of there alive. SomD was forced to ulti from far away. The ulti didn't even connect, but that was realistically on Orianna.
Nocturne ult stolen. Poby has arrived, which I think is the clear sign that it is time to get the hell out from the side of SK. The lights have been turned off. Re-engage now coming in. Shockwave only connecting on Wunder, who's been demounted, hoping for a remount angle, but the burst is good from the side of NaVi to immediately burn. Mikyx off to the side, finds the engage into Parus. Skeanz going for the re-engage. SomD hasn't even popped the ulti yet. NaVi are still winning out the fight.
Just so hard to find anyone on the side of SK to pick.
SlowQ down, and NaVi are they're just slamming them. Once again, this Silas pick does absolutely nothing. And Odo, the Orianna Nocturne looks good, but I got to give credit to Parus in this one. 3, 3, and 16. He won the level 1. 25 stacks on your Medjais.
Yeah, it's not like he fell behind from this. He just went a little bit sideways.
He's not behind at all. He's still ahead, even after purchasing because of the Medjai. We're 2.5 items for SlowQ.
In the bot lane, you might just break everything apart right now.
And remember, SK are 4 melee. Their wave clear is just Jopa, and they're going to get poked most certainly when they try to walk up here. No reason to risk it on an Elder, although Mikyx is going to risk the engage. The lights get turned off. Fled now charging in. Stand United stolen away and trying to be used. But Poby and SomD completely and totally untouched. The absolute dream of any backliner as he starts to open up. Raining down bullets, but Wunder will finally get the remount. Parus is going to drop. Re-engage from Wunder, but the Shockwave pulls him right down because, of course, Poby still has it. The final moments were, in fact, clean from NaVi as they completely crush SK in the fight, and they look to end it here.
Honestly, fantastic game from NaVi. I feel like all the doubts that I had coming into this have been dissuaded, at least for one game, but the setups, man, everything was so great. From the level 1 up until this point, it was just a steamroll from NaVi.
A damn clean game from NaVi and a powerful start in this series as they take the first game. And I want to see if they can keep this momentum going because That was a thing of beauty, Odo. That was a clean game of League of Legends.
Give me more, NaVi, because I had my hate towards you. I want you to be hype again for Summer Split. Just give me more. Give me more of that Rhilech power.
All right, well, they're going to have to wait. For now, we're going to send it over to AD so they can take their turn breaking down just how sick, nasty that was.